to another episode of Femme Queen, Crazy,
Sexy.
Cool.
and on today's episode, bitch, you may see me fan out, because this one is an enigma, darling, one of the beatest bitches, excuse me, in Ballroom. We are going to have
Flyest
Stephanie, Milan, Mugler, and now 007 coming to talk to us. What's up, ladies?
What's good?
What's poppin'?
How's everybody
We are
feeling?
feeling buttoned up.
The girls came in there because they knew we was gonna have the fashion icon on the,
wanted
the
to watch.
couch. It was giving, bring out your garments.
I love how we coordinated. Like, we didn't coordinate, but it seemed like we're always.
There's always a hint of something.
It
Yeah.
is. We do. We are connected, bitch. We
That's
connected.
the spirit. Finally, Tisha spirit matched.
See, girl, see, she coming out
no,
the gate.
my sis came out today. Usually be via Tempress. And today
But
she gave.
I,
and
know,
you
I'm
did it.
individual. Yeah.
You made it. I love it. I
Okay.
love the whole cabaret.
Yeah. Here we go.
Well, I'm glad to be back. I just got back from Atlanta. Shout out to my mother. Happy 70th
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Yes. Beautiful.
I had a
She's-
great time. She was so surprised. It's bittersweet because it's like, oh my God, my mother is 70. But I'm glad she can still move and do all the things she's doing. But how was your weekend?
Well, I definitely want to say happy birthday to your mother.
Happy
Just,
birthday,
That's
Mama.
so
We love
beautiful.
y'all.
It's beautiful to see someone of her age is out there still busting it down to the floor.
To the
Eating
floor.
babies. Let me know. I still have a chance to do my big one.
You will. You will. Well, you know I love mommy. Shout out to mommy, but shout out to the uncle, baby. How you doing?
My uncle's probably losing it right now. Child, my uncle was talking about Tabytha in front of his wife. I don't know what she did. What she did to my uncle. My uncle said, "Well, I want a picture with her." I was like, "What?" But yeah, I had a great time with my family. It was amazing. I'm so enlightened. I got right off the plane last night and came to be with you, ladies.
Oh, that's special.
And so, what's going on?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited for today's
Yeah, me
conversation.
too.
I really am. Like, it's been the gruesome week in a way, you know, with all the stuff. But I find my joy when I come here with you all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it.
Can we tell us real quick?
Yeah,
Of course. It's a lot going on
Yes.
to love.
That's what we need right now, right?
Baby, so I see that they love when we bring the heat, so I figured that I'll just get right into it. Let's talk about how they are dropping the DMT off of LGBTQ and Stone Mountain Monument page. Now,
So-
knowing that trans women, black and brown trans women were the starters, the first ones that threw the brick, and y'all trying to erase us? Like we started the revolution.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? Wasn't you outside with that? Didn't you? You was a part of the.
So, yeah, I was a part of that. I want to be clear about my part in that, right? Because it seems to me, and this is the critical thinking coming into play, and I usually like talk to my son Ray about like certain things I'm going through, so like that, you know, we can critically like take it apart because I have like sometimes strong views on it. And there's a piece of that speech that's actually trending and it's been shared like so many times. And I meant everything I said, but I also meant what I said prior to that. I found myself leaving that day in my head. You know,
do
like
that.
questioning, like, did I say the right thing? Did they get it? And what I was really trying to convey about all of that is that as a black woman of trans experience, being out there, it's very different. And when I say that I don't want to make it seem like I'm outraged by the T being moved. I'm not. I think it was more of, sometimes I think people want to like have this oppression type of trending thing, and people want to be adjacent to what oppression looks like because it makes them feel like they're doing something right. Predominantly white people. And when we think about who had the most outrage about the T, it was a lot of our white cis gay people. And I think that is great. I've been calling on you to activate, and I hope that you continue to activate. But if we're being really honest, as a black woman of trans experience, I've never felt like socially connected to my LGBT siblings, and there's never really no hard evidence of them creating intentional spaces for us. I always find community with my trans siblings.
So you feel like there was performative?
No, I definitely don't think it was performative. I just think that they feel more anger at the T being removed than some people do, than other people do. Because when I looked out in the sea of people that was there, it was very few people of color, but we were there. You see what I'm saying? And then I went home in my head, like, well, where was all my people of color? Where we was at? Where's the, and I had to think about it. Some of us are really tired. And some of us really never felt like we was included anyway to make it a big thing. I know how important it is to have that piece of community, but during this time, I have to ask myself constantly, like, who are you in this moment, right? What's happening right now? And what is your role in this movement? So I continue to say that, and the words that I said is true. We all have the right to live decent lives. Human rights are not ranked.
What do
They're
you feel
afforded to
about
someone.
it, Adrian?
It's disgusting to me, because it kind of shows that it's like they want to be removed from us. Like, I don't know. It just
Causes separation again. I mean, like.
But did you ever really feel included in LGBT spaces? Let's just really talk
I'm not
about
gonna
it.
act like I definitely did. Like, I definitely come in my, like, the gay men in my life. They showed up for me.
No, I'm
and
not
gave
talking
me
about the
spaces of
men in our
community.
life.
I'm talking about just in general. Like,
And
the
what role was you
community.
playing there when you
Me?
came in? Yeah, I
I
just
was
want to
just
dig a little deeper.
Growing up. Just
No, but
growing up.
was you there to like perform, to
No.
dance, to
I was
teach?
there for shelter.
When you say LGBT spaces,
I was
like
there for
that-
shelter.
So here's the
Like
thing.
that's a broad. I mean,
So
that
here's
could
the
be a
thing. We're
lot
not
of
saying
things.
all of LGB. I'm saying I know that there are people
Wait, we
who
falling
went.
into the damn LGBT too now.
What?
Wait, we leaving ourselves off too now, right now. We done said LGBT a couple of times. LGBT, bitch. 'Cause
Okay,
without
so
the T, bitch.
there would be none. And
I'm not begging.
Listen,
for me.
I
I'm not
totally
begging
get that,
for
but
it.
I
I'm
need
not
you.
begging for
So
it.
here's what I'm saying. Hear me when I tell you this. I'm not saying there's no space safe for us. But I know a large proportion of people have never felt so welcome in spaces. We have a lot of spaces that is centered around gay, male
That's true.
present.
Or
information.
That's
Wait a
present.
minute.
No, I
That's
understand
So
where
present.
there's
you're going
very
with
limited
that.
spaces, like for one, Black trans feminine arts. Why do you think it was created around trans
Yeah, I
femmes?
understand where you're going
Because
with
there were
that.
other people who did not feel so welcome in other spaces, so we had to begin to create our
So
create
is
our
that
own
just
space.
trans, or you mean black trans?
I'm talking specifically black
Black
trans
trans,
people.
exactly. So that's
White
what
we're-
trans oppression or pain is adjacent, but it's not equivalent. And that's real. Two things can exist at the same time, but there is no way that for example, like, woof. I was reading this morning, and it got me angry. There's this white trans school teacher who put out an article that said, "Is it time to panic?" And under that article, they started to ask for funds. They said that they had gave up their career, they want to sell their home, and they need money to purchase an RV so they can travel and feel safe. If that's not white privilege, I don't know what that is. Because if a Black trans woman needed $5,000 to pay her rent,
How Black
and
people are
she
not
was
giving
saying
it to
that,
her. We know
is it
that.
time to panic?
It's
We've been
never- what do you
panicking
mean?
for a long time. We've been panicking for a long time. And these are the things that people, like, I'm okay with sitting in discomfort, but when people are feeling discomfort or feeling like something is coming, they have this instant inane thing to run. We don't have the luxury to turn off our TVs and not pay attention to what's going on, as some of our other siblings do. And this is real. So when you can actually put up a campaign just so you can buy an RV for you and your family to be safe, there are countless of Black trans women who will have a fundraiser up and it won't even go past $600. They have already reached their mark, or almost there. Like, we show up in this space even now. The money that we get have to come from other people. I actually believed, and I still believe in the idea that we will be a community that don't have to beg and ask for help. But again, we're back to asking our siblings to show up for us. We've been in panic mode for a very long time, and we have created our own spaces in that.
So are you separate? So I'm noticing this thing, there's this new thing where, well, I won't even say that it's new, I don't know, where I see a lot of trans women, I would say. I guess everybody could be doing it, I don't know. But I'm seeing a lot of trans women saying that no matter what, I'm sticking with my trans sisters. Like, no matter what this person did, no matter what is going on, I'm sticking with my trans sisters. Mm-hmm. And for me, I have to know what happened in any situation. I don't automatically just stick with black people. Like, you know, I will, like, there's a sweet spot and there's a grace or knowing the background and things like that, but I don't blindly just follow anybody or follow any situation. I have to figure out what happened in the situation. But I see a lot of people now are saying that we should, no matter what, stick together. And how do y'all feel about that?
I honestly feel like that's the reason why we're always the last one in the race, is because a lot of us think, I need you to show me something first. It's not automatically, hey, I still got your back, let's figure out what's going on and then judge. It's automatically, I need to see the evidence I need to see something showing something. We don't have each other's back or like automatically anymore. It's supposed to be love first. It's supposed to be that support first. It is.
But you I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not and I don't want to cut Asia off. I'm not cutting Asia off.
Go ahead. I definitely go ahead.
So I'm not saying you're wrong.
I'm not cutting Asia off because y'all always say we cut each other.
Right. So I'm not saying you wrong. Mm-hmm. There's truth in that. Right. I'm not here to. It's my opinion. But I'm just saying. But there's truth in your opinion according to your experience. That's how it shows up in your life, right? And for me, that's exactly what I was saying. In a sense, it's not to the point where we'll have each other back regardless of right or wrong. We can like begin to hold each other accountable, but we must really look out for ourselves first. And I don't think we have defined like what is right or what is wrong as a community, right? And I think that comes from us always trying to be in proximity to other things that don't support us. So now when it's time for us to support each other, we giving, but what really happened?
No, so
you know what I'm saying?
For me,
as opposed to just supporting each other.
Not for what really happened. Like, so if I disagree and I want to hold you accountable, I'm not gonna sit up there and say that you wasn't wrong.
You're supposed to say that.
You're wrong.
In your opinion, it's the same.
That doesn't mean that I don't have concern for you.
We have this audacity to feel like we have this ownership to judge you. Like, you don't have the right to judge me.
Baby,
you don't have the right to say anything on my life. That's my decision. In cold blood, if I decide to go to jail, if they put me in jail, I'm going to jail. You should just be quiet, live your life. It should be nothing wrong with your day.
By sending me a letter, have no opinions on nothing.
No, honestly, you should. The world should be. The
world
should.
Well, then what is critical thinking? Like, what is the point of thinking or theory?
So consequential.
Like, what's the point of thinking of it? If we can never have no opinion on anything,
saying that you can't have. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but I'm saying realistically, we all as a group of people, no, we should be. It'd be amazing if we come out of business, but I don't think humans can.
No, I don't. So you take it wrong, like, because I don't judge people, or I think that sometimes we subconsciously judge people, but I am in a point of my life that if I feel like I'm judging, I will pull back. But what I'm saying is that there are evil people on any spectrum or anywhere. So I am not just aligning myself with someone who I feel is evil.
But get
whether
the information
you are trans,
first.
black, whatever, whether you're in my family.
Get the information first.
That's what I just
like when you
said.
that's not what you said.
You said get the information. information first.
No, but I'm talking about, but why not love on this individual first at the beginning? I'm not too, it's like you automatically, I'm staying over here. I'm talking about before you decide to move on.
No. I didn't move nowhere. I didn't move.
You did. You said at the beginning of the conversation, you said,
I said I would like to know what happened.
What happened first before I even give you anything.
I'm not going to speak on the mountaintop saying that you're
right. You don't do that regardless. So no one's asking you to do that, but people are asking you to show if I want to hug on someone, I'm still hugging you and make you feel like you have someone in your corner. Does not mean I agree with your life. Does not mean
that's not necessarily right.
Fighting.
Just because
I'm not talking about fighting. I'm talking about supporting.
I'm not talking about fist fighting. I'm talking about speaking loud and proud.
We believe that in order to support someone, we have to fight for them. You can literally give me a hug and I'm good. That hug that you gave me made me feel so much better. You don't have to honestly agree with my lifestyle, what I decided to do, or anything. It's about showing up in a different type of way. And I feel like in our community, we don't know how to do that because immediately we need to get the information before I even give you a hug. And that's disgusting in our community. That's the reason why we don't really have anyone, because it's not just about trans people have no shelter from others. We don't give them shelter either. We had just started back in the day, me growing up as a young girl coming in a community, I did have support from my LGBT, the whole community. As I get older, no, it's a big difference. It's a big difference. But as I grew up, no, it wasn't like that for me. That wasn't my story.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I do like just thinking about what you said, supporting someone regardless of whatever, just supporting someone and the questioning and the tears. And I think we're fractured so much around things that we can trust that people can't even trust to have their own opinion about something without feeling like they're going to be attacked for it. And this is just human nature. Like, people will see you, hear you, and make a judgment about you without you knowing. People will hear her and see her and make a judgment about her without her knowing. To think in a place where we will be able to mind our business and just support you regardless of what happened, that is a reality that can happen, right? That's a possibility for some, but not a possibility for all. And I think, I meant to say this earlier, like when we talk in the possibilities, people may think that, oh my God, like that's fake, that's funny, because it's far-fetched for someone to feel like maybe
to that comment.
Yeah, to that comment. But for the person for like what you said, why should we do that? And there's other people who are going to look at you and be like, well, girl, what the fuck is Aisha talking about? Again, right? Opinion. No, but I say that to say, when we speak in the possibility of what it will look like according to our own experience, the possibility. It's all that's what I'm saying. Can I finish? No one is right. Can I finish? I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. There is no right or wrong.
Right.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
No one has the
So no one
answer.
is telling you that you're wrong. What I'm saying, when we speak into the possibilities that may not align with what someone else's idea of or what's possible, right? Then it's like it becomes this big whole conversation about right or wrong. That's why I said your belief is how you experience it. What she's saying, well, I can't do that. Who's right or who's wrong here? No one is right or wrong. You both have your own opinions about a situation.
So what you talking about?
When you speak, what's possible for you to understand?
No, because I'm confused. You're
okay,
going down
are
a
you
deep
confused?
hole for no reason. It's no reason to go.
It is a reason. Okay, because this is how my mind works.
Okay, well, let me ask y'all this shit. Y'all already, up in arms and shit.
No, I'm not up in arms with nobody.
Girl, it's just a speed. Like
no, but can I finish my thought process?
You ain't finished?
No, I did not.
Oh.
Yeah. So, when you speak about a possibility for someone who may not align with
and
you,
I don't care who
it's because they
can't
think
that.
Tabytha, because I try to break it down.
No, you do.
Yeah, I try to break it down, but it goes deeper because the surface conversation.
It's not a
because the surface conversation around like what could be
like you said,
and who's right or who's
question
wrong.
Yourself if somebody got it or not. They got it.
All right, the mic is hot.
You tend to go back over it to make sure that they did. But I love you. Go ahead, mamas.
No, the mic is hot. You can shut a person down, but thank God that I'm not a girl to be shut down that easily.
I'm not trying to shut you down, bitch.
But
that's
what
you
I'm saying,
like somebody
no, I'm not.
No,
okay. What I'm saying is, if I choose to take a sentence and go around the corner with it, I'm going to a point.
Yeah, but
allow
I'm
me to
saying,
finish my point.
Only thing I'm saying
good on
is
that, though.
I just
I'm
want
good
you
on it.
to
What I'm saying is, what she is saying is like that's how she feels. Like, bitch, regardless of what, stop. And you're saying, but how could you feel that way? There is no right or wrong answer here.
It's how we all feel.
Right.
We get that.
Darling, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is Femme Queen, crazy, sexy, and cool. So there has been a lot going on social media, which brings me to the topic of exposing. Have y'all seen? I know y'all see all this. Okay, so recently, one of the girls from the community, a very popular girl in the community, exposed a. I guess is he in college? I know he was like about 19 years old
19,
or something.
yeah.
Is he play basketball or football?
Basketball.
So he's a basketball player, and apparently slid in her DMs. And she exposed it because she said that she's tired of DL men or whatever. Do you know? Can you expound on this story a little bit?
But they look to me.
Yeah, I feel like you would be. You don't know more about it.
So I think it was about. She had basically said everything that you said happened. I feel, for me personally, I would never do something like that. That happens, to all of us. Like, that's just a normal thing. That's kind of normal. I mean, since I was 14, it's like, but I just think that's her life. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that it's so many people making, like comments and what it's like. Why are we always supporting that community? Like, who cares if they get outed? Like, why you care? Like, what harm is that? She's the one. I feel like for her safety, yes, I'm like, girl, like, are we okay? But that's the life that she chose to do. That's what she decides to do. And that's just something that I don't, that's not mine. Like, we cool.
But are we becoming them when you say who cares? Like, to somebody who's like 19 years old that may be figuring themselves out. I don't know what the whole story was, but I heard that he said hi.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And then, like, what else was said? Like, they said some of the messages were deleted or something, but no message was said or what was said. And I just feel like you can set boundaries to, I would never expose anybody. I have said prior that I would never do that. I know that there were situations where I felt like maybe, like, if somebody else did that to the person, then it may have been warranted. I feel like you can set boundaries. Like, there's people who are in my inboxes all the time, in my DMs. Bitch, I just block them. Like, or if they're like not, like, I set boundaries. Bitch, don't start sending dick pictures and all that type of stuff. It's a what?
It's a trigger for her, obviously. That's a bother for her. Like, that's something that we both said. I said the same thing. Like, I don't do that. But for her, it seems like that's a trigger. She says, I'm tired. She says, that was a personal. She made it very personal. She said, I'm tired of DL men hitting me up. So that's something that she decided to do. And that's the.
What if they don't know?
I don't know. That's the conversation that I don't like. Maybe what if they don't? But like you said, it was a conversation.
So, because I seen like a lot of people are outraged, like from the community, and this is where I say, stuff. Like, where they like, so what? The girls are dying and blah blah blah, and they are. These things are happening. So I do understand the outrage.
May I say something?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just, I want to ask because I don't want to be long-winded.
No, bitch, don't try it. Just say it and remember, you got 2 motherfucking minutes, bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
I bet y'all like that, don't y'all? Now I'm going to speak for 5.
No, it's going to be some people reading me because they say I cut you off.
But they always say, Tabitha, to try to educate. We don't want, you want us to entertain you. This is not a drag show. We're not asking for dollars.
She was practicing that. No one ever said that they didn't want to be educated. They said
well, they
education.
Said that.
No, they didn't.
Mind you, some people have, but can I answer the question?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Tabitha, what is it, bitch? You want to get what's up? What's up?
I'm passing out.
Go ahead.
So both and yes, and what I say to that is because again, they do it to us all the time. They will start putting our pictures in their groups and exposing us, and it starts trending in their world. I get it. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't personally do that. So I'm not saying what she did is right. I'm not saying what she did is wrong. It's her experience. I'm pretty sure she knew what she was going to get into when she did that. And there's no way, and I'm not saying anything negative, but there's no way they could not have known, because Cherry the Boom is a girl that's already out there that is known to have to be that girl. So when you're sliding into her DMs, you went into her DM, you did that. My concern here, so maybe a little bit deeper, so I ain't going to go too deep. How many seconds I got left? All right, so maybe the whole,
girl, is she gonna make
maybe the whole,
show
maybe
about
the
that?
thing about upholding our oppressors or the people that kill us, because no one is mad about the trans kid that was dragged away by those five
I
people
am.
and killed
I
in
am.
Albany. Nobody's talking about that.
Right, I didn't see
Nobody's
any
outraged
talk
about that,
about
but
it.
everybody's outraged about her exposing some
Nah.
man that could have killed her. If the conversation, not saying that he would have, but if tables was
It's
turned and he was
disgusting.
exposing her in his group, would we feel that same way?
Yes.
You know, the biggest
I
support. You know what's
would.
funny? Not even his community have his back.
Who is his community?
I guess the DL community.
What you
know.
mean? What are they saying?
They don't want to be outed, girl.
But-
They not, no, but no one
What
is
are they
saying.
saying?
No one is saying. Like, I'm talking about the heterosexual community. They're not saying anything on his behalf. Like,
What
why
are they
that
saying?
happened?
Why do you think that is?
Because they want to know they be.
But
No,
you
no,
know
no,
who
no,
are?
no. Why do you
know
think
who
that
are?
is?
The DL cravers. You DL cravers, the people that love DL dick, that want to get fucked by DL men, that want to be in these circles, they're the reason that they have an issue. He was never going to hit you up. He hit her up. He didn't hit you up.
So, I mean,
Mind your business.
We come from,
Mind
you know,
your
I come from
business.
old school where there was a time where we
Say-
wasn't
say it
given.
again. Say it again.
Mind your business. It's not your business. I come from, yeah. Girl, you already know the lifestyle was given. It is
Like,
what it
so
is.
it wasn't-
But that's not her lifestyle.
So you never pussy stunted. Excuse
No,
me.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like we
I'm
know,
sorry.
I never
Come on
was done it.
So you never, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So we come from an era where, bitch, we dated without like.
We live in New
shell-
York.
Like,
We
you know,
literally
it was
see
nothing to
celebrities all
expose. It was like,
day.
bitch, I'm a woman. Like,
That's
you know what I'm
normal.
saying? Like it was, but I can understand.
She's a trans
going
woman.
down.
That's how she
Right,
felt.
she is. But you can go. I can understand. That's why I'm not saying right or wrong either. I said I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
And
it was a
also-
personal issue. She knew what
Yeah,
she
like
was
you
doing.
know,
Yeah.
it's just like you know. But I wouldn't.
That's
I don't
not
know.
your taste. I
So
agree.
let me ask you:
I'm
would
with
you
on
mess
that.
with it? Would you mess with a DL man?
Not anymore.
You?
I think that
Me, a guy that's, because the type of DL that I think of a guy who's still, like, he doesn't want to be seen with you.
Right.
He doesn't want to be.
I'm not doing
I don't
that.
mind a discreet man where it's like, I
Discreet.
don't mind discreet. I don't like DL.
right.
Not at all. Those are dangerous people.
Yeah, and I agree.
Because in his mind, even when he leaves you, he's texting like, oh, "Are you sure we not?" Don't
yeah,
record
that
me,
type
you
of
sure
shit,
this
I'm
and
not
stuff.
going for. No.
Like, that's her lifestyle.
I'm
I
not
feel
going for
like-
anybody who's like trying to hide me or things like that, or like you know, are scared of anybody. Like she said, delete it. If it was messages that like you know.
She's tired. She said she was
She
tired.
said she's tired. That means literally that is a trigger. To me, that's how I feel.
And she
It feels
reacted.
like
you
it's
know,
a
a lot of
trigger.
things are.
It feels like it's a trigger.
Yeah.
We love you.
So let's talk about. Let's talk about. What did you think about the halftime show? Kendrick Lamar, Super Bowl
Shout
halftime
out to
show.
Drake. I love you. No, okay.
Drake. This is
That's
not
my
about
baby
Drake.
father. Aubrey.
With the little A.
Oh, she knows that. She love us. She love
But
our
yeah,
posse. She love our
I think a lot of us missed the point of it.
Of course we did. But I just feel like it was just a little, I loved it, but I hated it at the same time. I think he's
Because
an
they are
amazing-
not like us and they just want to be entertained and they don't want education, just like you just said.
These people
so
are
went over a lot of
pro-black.
people's head.
Where's his black wife?
His what?
Nothing.
Oh.
His wife is white.
He's judging. I'm not going to go
Kendrick's
deep
wife
into
is
that
white.
conversation.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to go
Go
deep
ahead,
into
Anyway,
that.
that has
I'm
been,
not gonna go.
I don't care if you like.
I don't
so
care
sometimes
either. No, I don't
Because
care
somebody
either.
said
I
Serena
don't care
Williams
either. I'm
up
saying
there
the white
crip
guy, so I
walking,
don't
but she's
care.
with a white man. Y'all don't know what her experience was with black men.
does that
Y'all don't know
mean?
how, because a lot of times, like, she's not the typical black woman that a lot of black men would have upheld anyway
We
for a
going into
while.
another
Like, they're always
conversation?
looking for something different. They'll be reading her and her looks,
I feel
and now
like you
she's
should
with
date
a
who
white
you want
man.
to
It's
date.
a problem.
I feel like you should
But
date who you
first
want to
of
date,
all-
but when you speak pro-black,
Can I get a
you
refill?
can't.
I feel so. I feel like
It
that's
comes
you.
from within. When you say I was a white guy, so I'm not talking. I'm saying for as far as what if you're pro-black, if you're living as a pro-black person or whatever, shouldn't you be about your people in all aspects?
Well, I just think that it was genius. I think the Uncle Sam aspect of it and saying play the game. I think the representation of what's the game? Squid Games. The representation of the poor of the rich killing the poor. And just the black men, just like black men, like teetering rage, like the black men. You didn't get all of that. The black men, you didn't see the black people making the flag, bitch, like how we built this motherfucking country, bitch, and we was all the representation of the red, white, and blue. You didn't get that. Yeah. Oh, they are not like us, bitch. Just singing a song of they are not like us because they just want to be entertained, or we just like you have Drake, who is placed in the industry, and he does all of this fake. Like, did you see him?
Please don't bring that
No,
up.
like
That's
I'm just saying, it was more than just
so
Drake.
That's a different conversation. Please don't do that. He's an artist.
I just think Drake is cosplay, like
he's
someone,
never cosplay.
like you know,
What do you
it's
mean?
like no shade,
Why
bitch.
are you doing
You
that?
trying to
He's half
no
black.
shade,
What do you mean?
bitch. No
Cosplaying
shade,
what?
no shade. Y'all place a lot of these people
I'm
like
speechless.
who are gonna twerk, who are gonna show their ass, you know, who's not gonna educate us at
Right.
all, and that's what people were looking for. And like he said, I knew from the
Everyone
beginning
doesn't
when
do
he
that.
said the revolution
Everyone
is
is not
going to
doing
be
that.
televised.
That's not everyone's story.
I knew
He's
at
not
that
from here,
point
he's from
when he
Canada.
said you got the wrong person at the right time, I knew that we was about to get a motherfucking moment, and that's what we got. And so many of us was looking to be entertained that we were missing the point.
I didn't watch. I didn't.
Can I add some points?
Can I
add some
I don't watch
points?
football, so I wasn't. That's not my
No, but
thing.
wait a minute. No, that you're right. He did do a lot of things, and I appreciate the information and the messages that he was sending. Personally, I would not have attacked another black person in front of national TV like that.
It was more than just that. It wasn't
You
just
attacked
that.
a black man.
It was a battle rap. He just got a Grammy for that song. Like,
so which
that's
one are we
rap.
doing?
Like,
Which
that's
one are we doing?
All right, let me
beating each
finish.
other down? Which one are we
Let
doing?
me
But he's not like us.
I'm gonna let
Yes,
y'all.
he got a wife. They the
He's
same.
not like us. It's
His
fake.
wife is the same. What
It's
is
fake. He didn't
What
live
is
that life
fake?
that he raps about.
It's the artist.
Stop it.
He's an
Ooh.
artist. He's creative. That's why he gets.
I'm
the
with you
numbers
when
that he
you're
gets.
right.
That's why he gets the
I'm
money
with
he
you
gets.
when you're right.
Honestly,
And I love Drake.
Don't like that. This bitch came up on stage with a motherfucking sweatshirt with smoke coming from it.
Yeah,
like he
because y'all
just got
killed
shot.
him. They killed him.
Who
They can't
does shit
take
like
him.
that?
He does.
That
We
is
love it.
cosplay.
I love it, Drake. Keep doing it.
We're doomed.
So
No.
New generation.
I'm tired of these fake
I mean,
woke ass
it's a lot
people.
deeper
I'm tired of
in a
these
little
fake
bit,
ass
right?
woke.
So
These
did you
fake
see
woke
the
ass
flag?
people.
Fake
You
woke?
decide
What is
to be
fake
fake when
woke?
it's
He
you know,
said
like,
turn the
come on.
television off. Like, bitch, this man was sending us nuggets after nuggets after nuggets.
he was.
Like, it's
so
not-
can
I'm
I just say
I'm not
one
saying
thing?
that- I'm not.
Can
like
I just
said,
say
I
one
liked it
thing?
and didn't like it. I'm in the
I
middle.
thought
with
it
him.
was- I thought it was
I feel like
brilliant.
he was coming for the black. I feel like he was coming for a black man. That's the only thing I didn't like about it.
That
I
was
didn't
a
like
small
that.
piece of it.
It don't matter.
And it
That
was
was
it
big
was
for
just
me.
it was a simple. If you was a rapper, you would do the same thing. The
I
same
would
Can
never.
I say
He could have
something?
came at Eminem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
I've been saying that man is a Pulitzer
So the
Prize
moment,
winner,
the
like,
moment for me,
like-
shout out to that person who ran across that stage with the Gaza flag. You deserve all your flowers. What I will say is, can I just point out just some? That was facts he gave some
Yes,
tips,
absolutely.
but
That
I
was
also
nice.
wanted to look at the tip about who owns the NFL, because when you do these shows, they have to be approved.
That's why he
right?
said turn the
Can I-
television off.
Can I finish? Right. So they must have approved that for him to do that. You can see clearly they didn't expect somebody to go throw Gaza up in there. So that, just do your own research and just understand the flag representation to the Germany representation, who owns the
These people
arena,
don't care.
why that was allowed.
It
and what
wasn't
message was sent.
allowed.
It wasn't?
No.
What wasn't allowed?
That
So
wasn't allowed
is
for the
Kendrick-
guy to run and got with the Gaza thing. That man
Why?
is banned. He is banned. That was
Why
you did not
wasn't
see them chase
it
him.
allowed?
Why do you think?
Right, because who owns the NFL?
And so
Who's
what
a
are
lot
you
of the
saying,
persons?
though?
Do your research.
Yeah, what are you saying though?
What I'm saying is, in order for him to, everything that was done that we feel as though was just so woke and so monumental, it was. And that was allowed to happen. So him symbolizing those things is another way for, and I'm not anti-Jew, this is not anti-Semitic, I'm going to put that out there, is for Jews to put themselves in that moment and like still have like this guilt around the ideologies that Jews have suffered so much. Because it was a black man standing in the middle of a flag. Yes, we built America. We know that that man, that orange man is sitting inside of a house that our people have built. Right? So what I'm saying is a lot of the stuff that he did was approved. I think that he did a great job. I think he did a great job.
And they have to nerve.
Because he's not being held accountable.
Because
He's not being held accountable.
No,
he's not being held accountable. The dude who held the Gaza flag is being accountable.
Okay.
And if that was a part of the production, then Kendra should have stepped in and
approved.
said that was a part of the production.
His performance was approved.
Girl, you can't do nothing. That's why we never. Y'all always talk about sticking
I'm
together.
not saying.
Yes, we need to heal. We need to stick together. We need
Like
to
when
dance.
Drake got on, when Drake went to the
judge.
Grammys and
I'm
made
not
his
judging.
speech.
First of
what
all,
they did. No,
shouts
they
to
didn't
Ken-
expect that.
Girl, okay.
When
so
Drake
go
said what he
video.
said on the stage, that wasn't expected.
What did he say?
At the Grammys, you don't
what
remember
did
the
he
whole
say?
with the whole situation when he was just like he felt like they control things like the industry, and ever since then they've been trying to gag him. That's how I feel as a fan. I feel like they've been trying to
So
gag
then
him.
they said the same. The Kanye said the same thing.
About
Yeah,
who?
it's kind
Kanye been
lit.
saying.
He's so
Oh, so
up.
what make you think
He's-
Drake has?
What you mean?
Okay, never mind.
I agree with what Kanye
I
be
think we
saying.
should go. I think that.
So Kendrick Lamar, I love you. And
Yeah,
before we
she-
go further, LGBT people, I love y'all too. Just step up.
LGBT.
He's the LGB.
She's in her head again.
Yes.
She's making
I don't
sure
want
that
y'all
she
to
said,
think I don't
she makes
love
sure
y'all.
she said the right things.
Yes,
Bitch,
yes.
stand on it, bitch.
I am
Stand
standing on
10
it.
toes,
So
motherfucking
give
down.
us money and
Okay,
let
well-
us do it ourselves. That's all.
Yeah.
Give
all
her
right.
money.
Well, I feel like
Me, preferably.
What you
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
do
with
it for. I need a GoFundMe. Me and my husband. We've been panicking for 20 years now, and we need money so we can have. I can continue to show up
Sounds
and do
like
this work.
jealousy.
No, it
let's
sounds
talk
like-
about that since we for a quick couple of
Sounds like
minutes.
a lot of
bitch.
We're
Little
good on
child.
that.
You
Sounds like a jealous
She's
girl.
joking.
No,
Right.
see, y'all. No,
I-
see, you see.
do
how
y'all want to have that
No,
advocacy conversation?
No,
The
I was
should.
joking. I was joking, but
She was
not
joking.
joking. But what I'm saying is,
but not joking. Well, I need to go
I'm
for it
just
too,
putting
bitch.
the
I'm
obvious
really
out there.
paid.
Like, if I was to have asked for money to buy an RV to move, do you think they would have given me the money to buy an RV and move?
What do you
Did they
think?
raise the money? For
What
the
do you
people?
think?
They raised bad money. Could y'all raise money for me,
How
bitch?
people, how
That's
people,
what I mean.
her
We
people
need
had her
it.
back.
Can we get?
Her
Listen, I
people
show up to
had
this work.
her back.
It's a thankless
Let's go.
job.
Well,
I
feel
need
like- I
help.
feel
her people
Well,
had
let's
her
move on
back.
because I'm really excited to bring this
don't.
guest
It's
on.
realistic.
And so we're gonna go ahead.
I love you.
And we'll be back with the lovely Stephanie.
Stop right there. This is Femme Queen Crazy Sexy Cool. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Get back into the tea.
Welcome back. We have the reigning icon, the fashion diva herself, face, body, realness, all the things. Stephanie Milan Mugler 007, darling. Welcome.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, everybody. Hold on, let me correct you, girl.
Okay, well, go.
I started as a Pendavis, then I turned to Extravaganza, then Milan, then Mugler. Now I'm a 007.
Yes.
And here I am,
This
sharing this stage with the most beautiful girls.
See? This is her story because I really haven't seen you on too many like platforms doing interviews. We don't really, you're like an enigma. We just see you come out beat, bitch, your little famous one-liners, and then you hit it. So this is a pleasure.
This is
Thank
a
you.
big pleasure. This is a
I've
big
been begging
pleasure.
her for a minute.
Yes.
She said, honey,
Yes.
when I used
Thank
to,
you, Angel. for
when I
getting-
used to work in Trader Joe's,
Trader
she used to
Joe's.
come shopping over there. Bitch, I want you to do my show. I'm like, bitch, I'm busy. You don't see me. Next.
We're so happy to have
Thank
you.
you, Mama
Yes,
Sita, and I'm
yes,
glad that I'm
yes,
here with you
yes,
ladies
yes.
and these difficult times
Yes.
to talk about, of course, me and lie too, of course.
I love it.
Thank
Let's
you, darling.
where are you from?
I'm Colombian.
You Colombian,
Yes.
okay. And so how long have you been in the States?
I've been here since 1987.
Okay. Okay, cool. So how did you get in Ballroom?
Well, my journey started from 1987. They brought me, I still remember that was February, and I came to East New York, Brooklyn, honey, in 1987. So you know that place was hot back then. Pero darling, no, nothing happened. I was just a little gay little mariquita boy, taking the train, living with my mother and my stepfather. They were both in drugs.
Yeah.
So when I got here, surprise, surprise, I didn't know they were in drugs.
Yeah.
So a week later, they threw me out. I was only, 15
Yeah.
when they threw me out. I just got here 2 weeks later on the streets. So I lasted in the street for like a month. So it was getting warmer. I was sitting down in Van Sinclair station, waiting for the J train and knowing where I'm heading. And I see this group of 3 Puerto Rican queens and 1 African American. And they were having a kiki time, enjoying themselves. I said, you know what, I'm going to follow them and see where they're heading. And I followed them. So they jumped in the J, and they landed, they got on, I believe, in the F, and then they got on West 4. When those doors opened in West 4, I know I was home. It was like and then I keep following them all the way to the pier. And then they approached me later and said, we see you've been following. I said, no English. And they talked to me in Spanish.
Oh.
So that's how, I told them my story. I said, girl, you can stay with us.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, okay, fine, we stay with them. So we will go to the pier all the time. He said, bitch, you want to make money? As a boy, right there in the pier's car will come in looking for boys.
Yes.
So I would stay right there, with the girls. Well, with the girls, we were boys, but I was the most feminine one. And all these tricks, sorry, darling, it just choked me a little bit. All these tricks going around driving in the pier, they know I was the fresh one. So like a few months later, I told the girls, this is not for me. I'm a girl, I want to be, So I said, bitch, come on. They brought me to 14th Street, 9th Avenue. And darling, that's when my light changed.
Strong. Because you was on the show when the girls was on the show.
Yes, darling. The girl, Connie, that was the best. All nationalities, all different colors, all different beauties.
Yeah.
And I was just amazed. And then I was like, oh my God, I want to have titties, I want this, I want that. And then he can Ralph, rest in peace. And honey, Ralph said, I'm going to give you your first shot. And the other little queens, they let me stay in the house.
Ralph.
Bitch, are you sure? I said, girl, I want titties. I want to look good. So he gave me my first shot. So he was supposed to be my gay mother, but Ralph was straight.
Right.
They always say he was in love with me. I don't know why, because he always loved me.
He was straight?
Yeah, Ralph was
His name
straight.
was Rotten Ralph.
Okay.
Ralph,
Yeah.
they told me he was a police officer before he started selling hormones.
Okay.
Yes.
So then I met him, he got me my hormones, and the next day I just start dressing well, making my coins, buying my little woman clothes. And then when the other queens came out, I said, girl, I said, I'm already here making my coins. Are we going to the tunnel tonight? Are we going to, So they were taking me to the tunnel, Palladium, all these tracks, remember tracks?
Yes, I remember.
The Roxy. It was just fabulous. I had such a great time, and little by little I would make my money and hide it from my mother and my stepfather, because I was going to leave. So I'm going to, they accepted me because they know I was making money. They didn't give a fuck how I was making it.
Right.
They just want a little piece. So when I came to look for my little stash for me to move out, gone. Gone, girl. So I stayed with my girlfriend. She said, bitch, you should do Screw Magazine. Screw Magazine, remember Screw Magazine? Honey, I would go to 14th Street, pay my ass. I got, what's his name, Ryan, the guy who would take the picture for them. And I put it on a Screw Magazine. I was working on I forget, Exotica, to rest in peace. Exotica was this, it's a picture of him from a stylist with long hair, black, long hair, looking amazing. And she put me working for him. Then I worked for Summer. Summer was a transgender woman from here, but she moved to England, and she opened a whorehouse.
Yeah, so they had to like back in the days they had like the whorehouses, like a lot of girls.
So she told me, girl, I want you to come to London. I now have an apartment. I want you to work for me in London. I said, no, bitch, I cannot leave. I'm illegal in this country. I cannot go. So she left. So then I worked for Iman. She was from Egypt. Sharmuta. I used to say, Sharmuta. She loved it. She got a section. She went crazy. So, I was doing a Screw magazine. I was doing a lot because I needed to survive. Back then, it was hard. It was only 2 jobs, either a hairdresser or a prostitute. And plus, my English was fucked up. Guess which one I was? The prostitute. But I was looking amazing.
Yeah.
I was looking beautiful, darling. I was on 14th Street wearing Vivian Westwood. Oh, men would say, come here, baby. No, bitch, this pussy don't walk over there. You see those shoes? No.
So how did you get into fashion like that? Did it just
Oh,
come
no.
natural or like?
It came natural to me. First, I used to always dress beautiful on 14th Street. And, I was walking through 8th Street, so I saw Untitles. You ever remember Untitles?
Antique boutique.
The guy who he worked for Untitled, he opened Antique Boutique. He opened the Indian guy. But Untitled was owned by Kevin, rest in peace. And that's how he got me into clothing. He was like, Stephanie, you will look good with this Vivian Westwood sample, So I will buy it. And the good thing, he got layaway. You know what I mean? Like back then, it was a layaway, and you come and pick out your piece when you want, and that's it. So I was always wear those clothes on 14th Street. That's how I started into fashion, just walking to 8th Street. Then Patricia Fields and everybody. Then I was in the ballroom scene, but of course I was more like realness, things like that, and to I saw Tina Montana. I said, fuck that.
Come on, bring up the name.
I'm going to be a fashion girl. Because Tina approached me. She said, I love your style, I'm like, oh, thank you. She gave me so much energy, so much life, and such a nice, for being a fashion girl, because some fashion girls can be, ugh.
Yeah.
Bitch, what happened, please? You steal those clothes. Stop it. Don't do it. So I met Tina Montana, and, I said, I want to be just like her. Like that, like clothing. I remember when she came in that Versace head to toe with the shell shoes. I still remember every time
Tracks.
That was on track. That was on track, so that was on. Yeah, that was on track. Over there on 17th Street.
Yeah, when they kept pointing at her shoes.
Yes. Everything with Versace, and that was the most beautiful collection that Johnny Versace had made.
Carried.
She looked, girl,
She carried.
girl, I was half asleep a little until everybody started screaming. I was like, what happened? Until I saw her, I was like, oh, girl. No, I'm gonna be a fashion girl.
So you walked face and realness as well. Is Carmen your mother?
Carmen Extravaganza, she was more like my sister. I wasn't really a mother. Who can I say was my mother? I was a rough. He gave me my first home shot. Guidance. I got myself through life. I know what I needed to do. I knew where I'm heading in life. Yeah. I don't follow people because I see when I follow them and those people go in front of me, how they end out. And so I learned not to follow. I just watch. I just sit out and watch. Stay quiet. Yeah, everybody say, oh, she's always reading. No, bitch. I'm absorbing. If you want my opinion, I give it to you straight. If you take it like as a reading, fine. If you don't, So that's how everything started. And fashion for me, it came naturally. Because I started working realness, then I came for face, body, perfect 10, and all around realness too. And then I became a fashion girl. So even when I was walking those categories, I was always looking amazing.
Yeah.
But I always believe when you're a lady, you treat yourself beautiful because you only live one. If you want to be a woman, please enjoy it.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's just so good to have all of this and feel beautiful. Like when I was a little kid, I would always look at myself in the mirror. And I always had my little curly hair and I was brushing in front of the mirror. I was not attracted to kids. No. I was just, I know I was a little girl, but never had that sexually open yet Then it was wrong for me to feel like that. Then it was wrong to other people for me to feel like that. So a lot of people were nasty to me, called me a faggot, and I didn't know what was really a faggot supposed to feel like. And then I see some of the parents telling my friends, don't hang out with a faggot. That's when, I didn't know faggot was having sex with another man. I was feminine, that's it. And I got raped by a priest. I didn't know, I went to church and confessed myself, and he told me he would help me out. And he raped me. And that bothered me all until like I was in my 30s. I used to drink a lot. And, people would say, oh, Stephanie's a crazy bitch. Well, she looks good doing it. But in reality, she was in pain.
You was in battle. Wow. Thank you for
Thank you for telling us that. Thank you for telling us that.
No, it's necessary because in reality, we're not doing nothing bad to anybody. Everybody always judges us. They're coming for us. They're coming for us right now. Like we the ones. We right now with the weakest link. Then they're coming for others. Now like they're coming for us first. Now they're moving to terrorists and moving to everything. We are distraction. And we're not that many transgender women here in America.
1%.
Exactly. So
1%.
what do you want me to do? Like disappear? No. I'm still gonna be here. I have a lot of fucking way to go.
Let's go. Say that.
Well, I definitely wanna just give you your roses.
Thank you, guys.
You impacted, like, I'm the type of girl that I love the aesthetic of just like a lady. And I saw you at Alana Star. And you used to just dance in the corner and just you would be in your moment, just like feeling so sexy. And I used to just watch you and just like, and we talked one day and you had said, "Mama, get castrated. It's the best thing ever." And those words, even though I don't really follow or listen to people either, I'm the same, but that is stuck with me because that's something I wanted to do. And every time I think about my castration, I always think of your words. My question to you is, what gives you this energy to be so outspoken and just be you, be unapologetically feminine?
I'm a Capricorn, so I just, sometimes I come from a hard life in a way, like we all do.
Yeah.
And why am I gonna stay fucking quiet?
Yeah.
I only live once. It's only one me. There's nobody else like me over there. It's me. If it's one, it's made in China and that bitch is fake. But it's only one me, girl. I'm not gonna stay quiet. I never been punched in the face.
Yeah.
Why? Because I always be honest. I never go over there telling guys I'm a woman. First I started like this. Hi, baby, how you doing? Bitch, I've drink one of these. I forgot I was talking like a woman before. Okay, so I don't do that. I don't like to guys. I told him this is what's going on with me because I'm a top. I fuck a guy in the ass. Okay? I don't do that. I don't play games.
That brings me back to when I first had a conversation with you. And we were in the middle of, what was that class?
Crazy,
sexy, we just had that conversation last week. But we were in the Crowbar and you had on a nasty gown. And you was beat. And you was dancing. And you lifted up your gown. We was about to go down the steps and you fixed your tuck. And I said, "Oh my God." And you said, "Mama, cha-cha, something." I was like, bitch, I was like, work, bitch. And from then on, and we've had conversations. We did a campaign and you were saying, people say Stephanie is this and she's that because of how I look. Bitch, I've had a hard life. I've sucked dick for money. I've done such and such. And I love the fact that you can be that transparent and real and how you can sit here and, they put these stereotypes. What kind of stereotypes do you think that you've had to face, in just being who you are in ballroom and in real life?
Girl, I'll be honest. I might have a hard life, really, but So when I turned 30s and I passed that pain that I went through, me being molested, and family, mother, and all these things that happened to me, I left that behind. I never give a fuck. I don't care. I live. I'm scared of the future. The past is the past.
Yeah, right.
Never care. I always been what they call it. I never care to say my truth. I would tell people, I'm a transgender woman, honey. I'm not even. I say I'm a trans woman. I have a dick, baby. That's it. I don't care. If they send me to the main bathroom, I go. And trust me, bully, I will make some money out of that bathroom.
Say, I will go.
You know what,
That's what I was saying. No
We should all
shade.
start going
No
to the
shade.
therapist, man, for
I'm
they
going
were
with your
gagged,
husband.
man.
I
I'm
will
going
make
to the.
money,
I'm going
I don't really
to.
care. I have
I'm
a
going
dick,
to the bathroom
and I'm
with
not
your
going to the
husband.
I'm not going to the toilet. I'm going to the urinal.
So you were married. You got married,
Mm-hmm.
right? I remember you showed the ring. You had a sickening ring, and
Mm-hmm.
you also brought your husband to Ballroom before. Right?
Oh, that was my stepfather.
Oh, that was your stepfather
Yes,
that
that
got.
was
Oh,
my
okay.
stepfather. No, that was his stepfather. That was Richard. Yes, rest in peace.
Oh, okay, Richard. Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah, no,
Richard.
my husband never came to sell me a bowl. You know.
Okay, your husband is your husband still?
No, he passed away.
That was the
a
one in
year
the
ago.
wheelchair.
Yes.
Okay, God bless you,
That
Dan.
was really
Rest in peace.
That's
So
right.
that's the one who.
He
kept
was
you
the one who rescued me, and in a way, he rescued me. He showed me to love myself. That's why I'm so grateful to him. Because as a transgender woman, sometimes we have sex with guys for we're not charging them to like us. If we were a customer, we do it for the money. But sometimes when you have some respect, you don't sleep with anybody. I don't sleep with anybody because I have some respect. I don't. If a guy should come in with money right now, even I need it right now. No, I will work in.
Same.
You saw me working in Trader Joe's. I work in TJ Maxx. I work in Bloomingdale's. I will work a job, but I just don't want that because these guys are crazy.
Yeah.
You never know. I was lucky to open my door when I used to do a Scrum magazine and see a big man coming to my apartment, and I feel calm. But in reality, I should have been like, "Oh shit, this motherfucker can break my back, my neck, or everything."
Yeah.
I was so lucky nothing happened to me.
Yeah.
When you work alone in your own apartment, because after I work with the girls, I made enough money, and I got somebody to put a little apartment in the name. Because back then they don't rent you an apartment as an illegal girl without any papers. No, so he put in his name, and I was working at that apartment and a Screw magazine, and thank God nothing happened to me. Not all of the girls were lucky. I have a few girlfriends that were killed in a hotel, who were killed in the car, and
I have a question because like I remember you from like back in the day by Antique Boutique. You used to walk with the two little dogs, the two little poodles, and like we were always
Come
And
on,
seeing-
rollerblading down.
Come on,
motherfucker.
come on, bitch. You had to be there.
Yeah, she used to have these two little poodles, and she was this tiny little things with these dogs. And she would, I don't know if
She
they
used
were
to be
poodles, but
rollerblading down motherfucking.
yeah, she used to, it was her and Nancy Extrava. Those was the first two girls
oh, I love Miss
saw.
Nancy, rest in peace.
Yes, those were the girls I seen like coming through
Nancy
with their
was-
rollerblades. But it was something about Stephanie. Wherever she go, it was like you always attracted some type of attention, no matter where you went. And that attention, like, so while you was going through that, what attention did you give yourself now to make you continue on? What keeps you going?
The truth, my dogs, for some reason. For some reason, it's those dogs. I look at my dogs because sometimes while we're going right now, sometimes I feel in my head, my girlfriend always said, girl, you should go to therapy. So I said, no, bitch, I don't need therapy.
Well,
For some
therapy is
reason.
good.
I know, but I lost in 4 years, I lost my mother first, then my stepfather, then my grandmother, then my husband. She said, girl, you haven't healed.
Right.
You have so much, but then you start working because you're alone. Your husband, they took everything away. And I was alone. I didn't work like a real job all my life. I didn't have a green card. I didn't have a social security to work. I got my social security. I got my green card through my husband. And and a lot of people said she ain't gonna work. Why she got this social security? Why she got a green card for?
I seen her work.
You know, so I like, yeah, before, you know, I didn't want to like go, I can go and make money with the other girls. I got my knocking girl over here, darling. But I didn't want to put myself back in the business because I learned how to love myself to my husband. And I don't want that. If I would do it, I would have to be very desperate. But I don't think I needed it because every day when I wake up, or when I pray before I go to sleep, I say, please, God, keep me healthy. The rest is up to me. That's what I do every day. The rest is up to me. The long as I can get out of my bed, be able to walk to the bathroom, do my business, walk those doors, and then I have the rest of the day to think, what am I going to do today? Right now, I'm looking for a job because I quit Bloomingdale.
Y'all need to come get this lady and be a stylist. This lady has so much fashion, and she puts together fashion so much. I remember I asked you, I was like, why don't you have a site or something? Like, why are your friends not? And you was like, I don't really have friends.
No, I had 3 best friends. I have Jose Los Know Why. I have Bianca. She's the only transgender woman. You know her. She's very tall, blonde.
I know Bianca.
You know
and
Bianca.
Jose.
I know you. She love you too, girl. And I have my ex-boyfriend because I always kick my ex-boyfriends. Well, I didn't have that many. I only had like 3, but they become my family. And even when we break out, it's nasty. No, we break out. We still get in touch. There's no sex involved. It's just family. Because I don't go around looking for a trouble man. I don't want that. Ooh, banshee man or bullshit. No, darling. Treat me well with respect. Because I'm very selective. I'm very selective. I don't. Even when I was in the street, go, Stephanie, why you don't get on that car? That car look like a... No, bitch, he was nasty. I don't give a fuck what he drive. He can drive a Ferrari. Honey, then later the girl was seeing me in the garbage truck. Going in, I said, bitch, give me a little push to get in the garbage truck. Because the man wanted to see me in his, 14th Street. Yeah, I get into the garbage truck. I made money in the garbage truck.
Not in the garbage truck.
The longer he was nice and he paid me, let me tell you, the most money I ever made in the street, it was with a beat-up car that I almost had to get up and push myself to the hotel. When I met in a Mercedes, one day I almost got killed by a gorgeous man, white man, in a Mercedes-Benz. And the girl said, oh, girl, he wants you. He got money. I said, okay. I look at her and I say, oh, should I go to the beat-up car or should I go to... Let me go with the Mercedes. Girl, when we were driving to the LDR, and then he decided to... like from the here, go like this with a knife. I went like, I opened that door, you see me, Stephanie, rolling.
Oh my God.
Well, I want to say something. Therapy saved my life. Not once, but twice. It was something that I'm so happy that I've touched. I definitely want to let you know that it's something that you should give a chance. It's when you're ready, but I definitely think that you should give it a chance. Yeah, it's beautiful.
No, I do believe so too because I need closure in my life. I need closure because
sometimes just even to talk to somebody and let it out. You know what I'm saying? You get it out. If somebody that's not judging, don't even know you from a can of paint. It's just good to be able to.
No, but it's good to talk to people like us, girls that we have a similar story. Girls that. We used to have a dick.
Well,
what's going on out there?
What's going on over there?
That's the thing with the pussy.
So wait.
That's the thing with the pussy.
I want to address some room with like 2 things really quick.
Go ahead, baby. Give it to me.
So you were married. Like I always say, a lot of times things can happen when being a trans woman, being married to a man, and then the family coming in and trying to take over and change things. So how did that work out for you in the end of your husband passing? Did they respect the marriage and you as an individual, or is it true that they did try to take your clothes and all those things away from you?
The ex-wife, she always like threatening me to call immigration because she know my husband told her I was illegal. But I was, married to him. We got married in 2013 where gay marriage was allowed. Gay marriage. A trans and a real man. Because I never in my life have a boyfriend who'd been a tranny chaser. My husband didn't know I was a trans. We met in the Lottery Club where all these rich men go with the wives and everybody change phone numbers, business they want to do. So one of my customers took me there to show me up. And then he went over there, talked to all those rich people, and I was in, and it's a club, but not like music, like just, yeah.
Members only.
Yes, members only. So I was just standing in there by the bar talking to the Spanish bartender. Because, I love my Spanish people when I see them. I say, hi, papi, make me a cocktail, por favor. And don't be stingy with the alcohol. So, honey, this man came to me and he started talking to me. He said, why are you so alone in here? I said, the guy just brought me here. He's over there talking business, whatever. And then he said, he was talking to me. He was older. I was 28. My husband was already. My husband is like 30 years older than me. And we were talking. We were talking so nice. And then he said, why don't you call me? We got a dinner. I said, yeah, okay, let me take your number. And I gave him my number. And then he called me when he got to his house. He said, it was really nice meeting you. Would you like to go to dinner tomorrow? I said, okay. I went with him. I never faked my voice. I never tried to go, hi, baby, how you doing? Because when I have one of these, the bitch is talking like a man again. So, I was just talking to him, la, 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 la. And then we went out for a few days, months, probably like 3 months. We didn't have sex, nothing like that. We were just talking and whatever. And then one day we were driving. I said, oh, baby, start the car. I got to pee. And he stopped the car. And I got out. And I was standing. And, when I pee, I always move myself. I don't know, for some reason. I get a shake and I pee like this. Like I'm throwing in the fucking wall. And then he asked me, why don't you sit down? It was something in the ground. I said, no, why am I going to sit down? I have a dick. Then he said, I didn't know that. I said, I thought you know that with my voice. Damn, you're really old. No, but then he said, then he likes me. He said, he got to know me for like 3 months. So he was already, and then he heard it, even something better clip, like in his head, like, damn, she looks so good. I introduced her to my friends. But I was with his friend, I don't give a fuck. I talk like this. Da, 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 da. Old timers, I don't know they will know I'm trying or not. But he already liked me, and then he got to know me. And one day I got naked, and he was like, oh, I like that. Titties, a dick, silicone looking good, the skin looking soft, petite, small hands. Girl, and real hair. Well, no, not talking about. You know what I mean? That bitch look good. So, honey, that's it. Then he said, why? I told him, why you used to see me. He said, it's because I fall in love with the person. He didn't fall in love with that. But he saw me naked. It was a plus. Because he'd been married twice before. It was something new. It was something that, wow, he couldn't believe every time I got naked. But he never touched it. He never sucked it. I never made a guy who touched it or sucked it my husband. I can't do that. Because he would do it to every transsexual woman. Because sometimes tranny chasers are like dick sizes. They want the biggest dick for a trans one. They can go fuck a man in a wig who got a big dick like this. You know it's true. You know it's true.
I love it.
She's laughing now, and the other time when I'm saying tranny chasers, she be saying, why are we calling them tranny chasers?
No, I'm not talking about the titles. Some of those tranny chasers are men that could possibly love you at some point. So when we label them, sometimes it's bad. But, that's, it's not that it's her or you. It's no difference. I'm just, like, loving the rawness of her saying that.
Absolutely.
Like, it's so raw. But I've always known you to be raw.
So the ex-wife was coming for you and stuff, and the family was coming for you at the end of the marriage?
Not down. My husband got a triple bypass. After triple bypass, it was not really, it was successful in a way, but he developed dementia. It was very quick. went, I don't know how, pero it put him, that triple bypass, put him in a wheelchair. And then he got early dementia. So he signed a power attorney to his daughter. I don't know that was before the dementia, like when the dementia started, or before. So that's why I'm out, whatever he got. And as a trans woman, I had the money to defend myself. And so I was dealing with my husband in a wheelchair with early dementia in Colombia, in Europe. No, I was the fucking mother.
Yeah, I
right
see
now,
that.
I have a pinched nerve. Because, and then I said to my, I said, going every time I got pain, I say, this is for my husband. Because I used to lick him out, put him in the toilet.
See,
I used to wipe him, clean him out, make sure he was okay.
That's
I had
why
a
I
girl
brought
in
that up.
Colombia take care of him during the night, during the day, and everything. But on the weekends, it would be me. Before we went to Colombia too, he was already in a wheelchair. And I used to, bring him down the stairs. I'm telling you, but I didn't care. It's my husband. I didn't want to turn my back. I feel because we came back from Colombia in a way. We was there in Washington because the daughter wanted us to be in Washington. I didn't want to be in Washington. I didn't know nobody in Washington. I never lived in Washington. I'm a New Yorker. I said I want to come back from Colombia straight to New York and have an apartment and whatever my husband get from the Social Security, and we will live in it. But she decided to take it over there.
and
I said,
that's
what?
so fucked up that can happen, that you've been there through all that with him all this time. Like, it's fucked up that the laws are against us and things like that. And so I'm so
And
sorry
that's
that
what
it
I
happened.
was-
That's why I brought that up, because I wanted people to realize what we go through. You were truly in love with this man. You took care of this man. You was with him mostly a lot of your life, and then you can come out of it with nothing. Not that you go in it for anything, but I feel like those things they were old. Like that's a part of that was you were really with this man. Also, what happened when you got stuck over in Colombia?
Okay, so since I broke the law. Trump was the president back then.
Oh, this was when Trump.
No,
was
when
president.
Trump was the president.
Okay.
So I applied. They give me everything to say, okay, if you go back to Colombia, go to the embassy, bring your paperwork, you will be having a visa, come back, and then right away you get your green card. Because that's how you do until you break the law crossing the border. So I said, okay, I forgot, 895, something like that. So I said, okay, I'm going to go. So when I went to Colombia, I got my appointment a week. I got there a week before the appointment in the embassy, U.S. Embassy. I haven't been in Colombia almost for 39 years. And we decided to go. Yeah, we were there. I got there. And when I was in the plane, somebody called me, Hector Extravaganza died. So I already got, depressed because I got into an argument where we were not talking. Because he was caught writing posts. And in a way, it was like, he given all the stories of my life. Jennifer, it was a transaction, she was Honduran, beautiful girl. She was the one killed in a hotel. And so we got to Colombia. I was already, that was like December 31st, I believe. December 30 he died. I forgot the year before. Honey, I just put it away like it was 2019, something like that. I got to Colombia a week before my interview with the embassy. So I got to Colombia, had a good time. I celebrated the 31st. I was having a good time, honey. I showed Colombian people, and the hotel had looked beautiful. But no, they got money, some of those people. In the hotel, girl, everybody was looking amazing. But I'm the girl with the dick walking around through them. But let me tell you, when I got to the embassy, my appointment was on a Tuesday. I was nervous. I said, oh my God, let me go over there. I got all my paperwork. I got over there. Oh no, first of all, they send you to a doctor. The embassy send you to a doctor to see if you don't have No, first they said they're gonna check for little diseases, nothing like
STDs.
STDs, bullshit. Honey, that's not true. They check you for AIDS, drugs, and everything. So when I got over there, no, first they do an interview before they go blood test you. So I got to the interview. I said, "Do you do weed?" I told the guy, "No, I don't smoke weed. I don't do none of that stuff." So they say, "Okay, we're gonna send you to a doctor for STDs."
They did a year.
And they did.
A drug test.
And then when I got to the embassy a few days later, like a week, to get, if they're gonna approve me my visa to come back, they said, "No, bitch, you're not going nowhere. You're gonna stay a year over here, and every 3 months we're gonna test you." I said, "What am I the fuck I'm gonna be here? I haven't been here like in 39 years. I don't know what the fuck to do." And thank God that I brought my husband with me. Because my husband had early dementia and wheelchair. I didn't want to leave her with the daughter or something like that because the daughter already called, how you call, like older abuse or something.
Elder abuse, yeah.
Yeah, because she wanted it
She wanted, yeah.
taken away from me. So I decided to, you know what, if I'm gonna go, I'm taking my husband with me. So I brought him with me. I carry that because that was my husband. And I think I made that decision because I thought I was gonna be, if I leave him here, I thought I was gonna be gone for like maybe 10 days and come back. And then that I did that. I took him with me because they denied me. And they told me they will keep me in Colombia for a year. So that's where I decided, you know what?
I don't mean to make you cry. I don't mean to
No,
answer
it's not
these
that. It
questions.
just-
like, you know,
It was
I'm saying-
painful because my husband got only dementia.
Yeah.
And
My grandmother died of dementia.
and he was weird. I got no baby. I like to give me this one. Only dementia, wheelchair bounce and everything. So I said, I taking my husband with me, and I leaving him here because he recognized me. One thing he recognized my voice. He will not recognize his children, but he recognized me. The last time I saw him in Washington, when I left him there because I got to come back to New York, because I didn't know Washington. His daughter live in Washington. She didn't want to tell me nothing where my green card got. I was approved. I got a green card. She didn't tell me where to get a Social Security or get that green card, the card. So I said I got to go back to New York, and my husband needed to go to a nursing home because I couldn't lift him out. It was my back is really fucked up. I have like sciatica or pinched nerve, they call it, because I used to lift him out all the time for the toilet, lift him out of the toilet. I used to even wipe him out, clean him out, wash him. I did that, you know, and I did it with love.
Can't you have some type of lawsuit or something?
It's not that, girl. I don't give a fuck. I'm fine in life. I'm so good. I'm good. I'm like I'm at peace
I
with
need
myself.
a book or something. Somebody come get this lady. We need a book or something.
I
There's
don't need
much
no fucking
history
book.
in here. I just want to give you your flowers. I think that
So
there's
I
so
have-
much history. You've done so much and still standing.
Thank
you are
you.
still standing beautifully. Let's lighten it up. What you got on today?
Oh, I'm wearing a Valentino jacket, Valentino dress, Oscar de la Renta shoes, Versace rent, Judas Liva rent, a morning earrings, and my lingerie. You know who it is.
Yeah. La Perla.
La Perla. I used to hang out in Edelweiss, Sally's, 14th Street, and La Perla.
Bitch, I remember that time when that girl, she went to get somebody, she was going to get somebody, and they called out their undergarments and stuff, and Stephanie hadn't called out hers yet, right? And so they said, wait, Stephanie, wait a minute, what do you got on? And she ran back to the judge's stand and threw the back up. She said, La Perla, those ladies always. I said, bitch. I was like, yes, what would you gonna
Any questions?
I know, when she kept saying, there's a lot that's going on in the world and the things that's happening, and this is why it's so important. And you, like, we kind of grew up together in a sense, but we would be in the same area. But for me to hear your story, and this is what people want to erase. They want to deny you the right. They want to harm a woman who finds joy in her dogs taking care of her lover and trying to make a successful life for herself. You're not out here trying to harm anyone, but you have the right to exist in the world that you're safe, and you have the opportunity to have love in your life. And I thank you personally for coming here and showing that this is what resilience looks like. And this is why we fight so much to preserve our history. You are walking history of resilience, and I love you.
Yes, and we say undocumented here. No one's illegal, so you was never illegal. I mean, we learned that we don't say illegal. You was undocumented.
Yeah, girl, I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. Thank God, coming over here legally, it was the best decision. My grandmother spent that money. She said, let me take, because after I got raped, people turned against me in my community because he's a Catholic priest. They didn't believe me. I was a faggot to them. I was not, what a faggot, because I played with my hair. I loved myself in a way. I was not attracted.
Yeah,
I didn't
they
know.
put that on
I was not
kids.
attracted to a man or a kid or somebody.
You just were.
I was being me and playing with a mirror like, you so pretty, bitch.
So it's not a choice.
It's not. And
within.
they always do that. They did that to a lot of people before we're even
within.
thinking sexually or anything like that. Just because you having feminine ways or you feel feminine or you feel something on the inside, people are quick to judge heterosexuals. You're quick to talk about a child's genitals or a child wanting someone else, like wanting to sex and stuff. It's y'all who do that and place these things on people. It has nothing to do with that child, because that is not where their mind is going.
And look what happens when you attack children. We're all children of nuclear families.
No, the other thing is, how many transgender women you ever hear here in America going in a mass shooting
Never.
children?
We don't know. You don't hear no problem. We don't do
somebody.
nothing.
How many transgender women you hear raping kids,
In a
doing
bathroom or
everything
something?
about?
No.
It's that never.
No.
You know why? We don't do that. They think we crazy. No, bitch. We know what we're doing, because in reality, you were through the book at me. You threw the book at me when I'm making these fucking mistakes. You know, and that's not a mistake. Raping a kid, because no. You know,
No, yeah, that's not a mistake.
that's not a
Who did
mistake.
that
That's
shit on
evil.
purpose?
That's somebody
Right.
who's nasty. But transgender women, we just see ourselves when we were little kids. I'm feminine. I'm so pretty. Wait a minute.
Well, I'm glad you came here to dispel all the fucking rumors that y'all had about
Exactly.
Stephanie.
I was not deported. I live on my own.
She left
How
her
dare
own,
everybody
goddammit.
say that bullshit about me?
That bullshit.
No, for real, bitch. They say I was deported.
They said you was a
I know who say that. He was a commentator
So what
from
was-
the
before
Ballroom
we go to the-
community.
before-
Well,
I
can I
heard.
can I
And
show-
you know who you are, bitch. I see you. And what ball is coming next week? Well, one of those balls.
Well, we don't promote.
Exactly. They know
for free.
who did that
Not
to
for
me.
free.
Honey.
Not for free.
That
We
queen.
don't
She,
promote for free.
you might get red on Saturday. It's a ball. You might get red.
I did want to ask you about a ballroom question, because you are one of the ones in ballroom. How did you even enter ballroom?
Girl, honey, 14th, it's like 14th Street was the mecca for everybody. For the freaking ballroom girls, Latisha, Keisha Regler, all the girls,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Daniel Regler, it was she worked in the pictures. She worked with the show work.
The show
No,
work.
show
Show
work.
work.
Show Palace? or
Show ballet was for the boys.
Yeah, so
Show ballet,
work.
show work for the girls. And it was another one for the girls across the street from Show Palace. There were three,
There was, but that's
two,
not-
42nd.
one for the boys and two for the girl. Oh no, there maybe it was woman and the other one.
Yeah, it was the women that used to be the white girls with the bunnies.
Yeah, it was, yeah. The one in main 42nd Street was the show work.
Show world.
Show world.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
other-
he didn't want me to work for him. First of all, I was illegal. Second of all, I was too young. So you know what I used to say to him? I said, I'm going to stay outside of them if you don't let me work. You know? So I used to stay outside show work. And some of the customers used to come and they see me like, baby, don't go there. That shit is so dark. Those bitches look good. You see me in the light?
Did you have any rivals? Do you think you had any rivals in ballroom?
Rivals.
Yeah.
Of course, I
Who do you think
did.
was your rival?
Oh,
You know what? I love Jessica Yubisu.
Oh, Jessica.
You know, she was consistent. She wanted to sit me down so desperately. But she came through and she put a
did.
look together. I love Jessica. And I miss her so much because she
Yeah,
will
I
come
haven't
through
seen
and she
Jessica
give
in
you
a
the
long time.
attitude. She made the ballroom hot too.
Yeah.
You know, that was Jessica. Jailene.
Jailene.
Yeah, little bush queen and drag. Cute. You need some hits. Okay. Of course, Miss Symone, because
Symone,
I come
my
from the Tina
sis.
Montana. Symone was not around, you know. Yeah, you know, let's be honest. Why year Symone came out?
Symone, she's probably like a 95, 96 girl.
Okay, no, because I was a pagan girl. It was between
Yeah,
pagan
she
and I.
pag- yeah, so she
Pagan,
was
it was
Pagan's
my
daughter. Yeah, that
pagan.
was
It
your-
was my
Yeah, they
my
was-
girl.
yeah.
Like, but you know what? The thing about pagan, I'll be honest, and bitch, you know I love you, but you got nasty attitude. You get that, you were like nasty to people. You think you were better than everybody, girl.
Shout
In
out
a
to
way.
Pagan.
No, shout out to her, but
love you,
I'll be
Pagan.
honest. No, fuck that bitch. I'll be honest. She was nasty to me. Many fucking times. I forgive you.
I forgive you.
Because I don't like ugly. But in reality, yeah, she was my competitor. That's it.
Do you have any top favorite fashion people now? Or what do you think about the fashion
I don't know.
category?
None of the fan queens are stepping out to the
Nobody.
fashion category anymore. I wish you would be a fan queen, but bitch, shit is expensive. We don't have Century 21 like we used to have, honey. Because back in the days,
Yeah,
honey,
Century 21,
Century
you gotta-
21, Bailey's Basement, or whatever it was called. Oh, there's a lot of places. Go to the Temple sales.
Yeah,
I was at
Filene's.
Temple Hill. Let me tell
They
you,
still
I
got
got
them
my
Temple sales.
best fucking. No, not this bullshit, honey. Sample sale. They used to cut in the New York paper, New York magazine. It was New York magazine. They used to come out with sample sales coming this week. The Dolce & Gabbana, Yves Saint Laurent, the best. Not this bullshit. Oh, then right now they're making too much fucking clothes. You know, I don't want to walk through a room and see a
Everybody
queen
got
looking
the
like
same
this.
thing.
No, one day I was in Chicago with my girlfriend Bianca. She said, Stephanie, I don't know what to wear to go to Chicago. You're going to Continental. Because you know I love Miss Continental.
Continental, yeah, I
I go every year. Well, not no more, honey, because Continental's boring now. I'll be honest, Continental's not
They
the
used to be
same.
fine.
No, honey, the Continental used to be good.
Yeah, the girls used to be-
Now it's like, blah, 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 the girls over there. Okay, whatever, girl. It's a bunch of old queens, audience. I'll be honest, I don't give a fuck they hate me. Because I ain't going over there anymore. But back then it was everybody was looking amazing. Monica Muglia, all these queens. It was a kiki. You know Monica Muglia? Big list, Monica with the red hair. I love Monica. She did marry with Terry Muglia. But going to Continental, it was amazing. You see Chanel Dupree, you see Mimi Mart, you see Pepper. That she just passed away. God bless her. That bitch dedicated a song to me. Having cocktails and your favorite place. No, first she came out, she said, this song is dedicated to my girl Stephanie. Because you know I love to drink. That was when I was going through my, all these memories when I was,
Well, now we know. I'm glad you put that out there. Let's go. So all the people that was judging. So this is the part where we play the go ball.
Yes, this is the go bowl, and yeah, you get to.
This is where the questions get real
You see,
spicy.
you pick out
like
3
you.
questions.
if I have another cocktail, I can answer it.
We gonna give. If you don't take a answer the question, you got to take a shot. So we're gonna. Make
Oh,
you,
even better.
Yeah. So we'll be right back with
Thank
the go
you,
ball.
Mama. Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. You ready to activate? Don't forget, follow, click like, and subscribe. You're watching Femme Queen Crazy, Sexy, Cool. Let's get active.
The go bowl, the go bowl. This bitch digging in the go bowl. The go bowl, the go bowl. This bitch digging in the go bowl.
You are now tuning into the Go Bowl, and you don't want to miss this. The shade starts now.
Darling, it's a pleasure. I'm telling you, it's so beautiful. We're my sisters. Like we know life,
Appreciate
hold
it.
each
This is an
other.
honor.
This is so beautiful. We be with my girls. We don't know tomorrow. That's it. After we leave these doors, we don't know if we're gonna still be here. You know what I mean, right? So let's enjoy each other and celebrate fucking each other, honey. Trust me, believe.
That needs to be a part of the promo.
Yeah.
But, so you take three. You're gonna do three. Take a question at a time. You're gonna do three of them. If you don't answer it,
Oh,
then you take a
girl.
shot.
Oh, my
And
English.
these
You want
questions
me
get kinda
reading now?
spicy. You want me to read them to you?
12 inches or one?
Let me see.
Or 6?
12 inches or 6 inches, and why?
Get ready, bitch. And the three of you. 12 inches or 6 inches? I take the 6 inches and he pay my bills.
Okay.
And after he pay my bills, and he don't even know, I'm gonna take the 12 inches in that bag when he's paying my bills. Girl, you gotta play like that. 6 inches paying your bills, 12 inches when the bills are paid. I dream to that.
I love it. Dame esto.
Oh, there's another one there. Pick out that one, loca. Gracias, señorita. Let me see what's going on in here. Oh my God. Sexy, what's your
Dame it.
shit? That shit is in another language.
Oh, so we have questions titled Crazy, Sexy, Cool. So you got a sexy question.
Oh, I take it all of three of
And the
you.
question is, what is your favorite kink?
What does that mean? Kink?
Kink, like something like sexually
That you love.
That's not normal. That you like love. That might be not the normal sex. Like some people like feet. some
What's your
people,
favorite thing
different
going on?
things like that.
I don't mind somebody tingle my feet.
On a guy, on a person that you want to have, like, what is something that turns you on about them? Or you like to do with them?
I'm a top.
So you like butt.
Huh?
So you like butts.
I like ass. When I see an ass, I give me my Spanish lubrication. Yeah, papi. You came to the right bitch, honey. Look at the heel. You saw the heel going.
I love it.
You have one more question.
I'm ready for the next question.
Dame it.
Are you gonna read it for me, señorita?
Yes.
Gracias.
So this one you have a crazy question.
Go ahead. I love crazy.
What was your favorite house to be in? And what was
Your least favorite?
your least favorite house to be in?
Shit, that's hard. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I don't give a fuck, honey. I'm 52. I can get away. Get away. Let me see.
So which one was your favorite house?
I love Selvin. When I said Pendaves, I love Mother Pendaves. I love her. She was my favorite house because she loved me.
Pendavis.
Yeah, Pendaves was my favorite. She saw something at me.
What was your least favorite?
I think in Milan.
Milan?
Milan.
Oh, people would have never thought that.
It was divided because between the African Americans and the Spanish kids,
yeah.
and I was in the middle because I play with everybody. I never people gotta understand. I crossed the border, and here in the U.S. I walk balls at so many things when they asked me to be at Milan and. The thing was Hector Extravaganza and it was Carmen. Carmen had a 5, and Hector said, Stephanie, Extravaganza sent my name. I want you to be the mother Extravaganza for some reason. Like Ultima, he says Extravaganza Ultima was right here writing. He wanted to have his own house called Extravaganza Ultima. That's why he got Extravaganza Ultima. He want a new house because he was already done with the house Extravaganza. And after Angie died, I was supposed to take over. Yes, because they say Carmen was no Carmen. Carmen was Carmen Continental from the house of Continental. Different. She was already gone. She should have never came back. I was supposed to take over as a mother extravaganza until Angie died. And then, of course, Carmen came back. Melissa extravaganza, my sister, that I love her, we worked together on the streets.
I love Melissa. That's the one who kind of guided me through it.
Voguing bitch.
Yeah.
Vogue beautiful.
Yeah.
And a Fame, my guys, love her so much. You know who it is, right? We don't say names because we don't spot people here and this Fame Queen, crazy and cool darling. Because we don't do that shit.
So you don't
we don't
expose-
spot people.
So you don't agree with exposing?
No, bitch. I've been with people that can throw me for a building. I don't do shit like that.
So this has been amazing. Is there anything that you want to say before we end this episode?
Ask me fucking questions. Whatever you want, girls, I will answer. I don't. In this age, I don't have nothing to hide. I have lost, I have seen, I have lived my life. And I'm
Why
telling
did you
right
leave
now.
Mugler?
Hmm?
Why did you leave Mugler?
I didn't leave Mugler. In a way, it's just like Mugler left me. I would never let them because I love User. User is such a fabulous guy. Nice guy. They didn't pay attention to me. It's not like I want attention because you know I will never ask for attention.
But you deserve it.
No, that's enough when I walk to the room. The attention's on me. Well, the only thing I want is a joint in my hand and a cocktail. That's it. What else? Any questions?
Yeah, I think that's it. I think unless you want to go on the go ball and do one more before we end.
I want.
The go ball, if you want to take one more.
I'll take. No, let me finish it. Can I finish this?
Yeah, you could finish it.
I had two more.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
finish then. Here, mamacita, read the question.
This is crazy. Name one fashion legend that you don't see it for.
Tadeus, what's his name?
Who?
That little bush queen, who's supposed to be a stylish. Tadeus,
Thaddeus?
yeah.
That.
Sorry, I don't see a girl.
I'm not laughing. Wait, I'm laughing because she said Tadeus. Like I was like, what is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, you don't see it, but that is good evening. We had him. He was on the couch before. Too.
Okay.
Okay, one more question.
If I don't be, no, I'm sorry. No, it's not that. Ask me why I don't like it.
No.
Ask me
Why
why.
don't you like
No,
it?
I like it. I
Why
like it. I do.
why don't you?
His personality is fabulous. I like his happiness. He's a happy person, and I love somebody who's happy. But when it comes to fashion, he don't have it. Anyway, next question. I was nasty.
Dude, he was just being honest. It's okay.
Thank you, señorita.
Of course. Oh,
That bitch is nervous.
Okay, you don't make her nervous.
Give me 5, ho.
You know, she-
Give me 5.
She's a good time.
Yeah, that bitch is nervous. Come on, Tabytha.
what advice would you give to younger girls that no one gave to you?
What was that again?
What advice would you give to
I
younger
feel like
girls?
Miss Universe. What was that again? Can I get a Charlita?
What advice would you give a younger girl that wasn't given to you?
Don't get silicone, bitch. I'm telling you, loca. You got so much shit. They can transfer your chichos to your culo. Okay, bitch. They can transfer the low handles to your ass. Yeah. And you look good. But you know what? That's another thing. As a trans woman, darling, trans women are strong. Hell fucking yeah. We lay down in a fucking table. Let another trans woman don't know that bitch hate me because I'm beautiful on the face and I'm flat ass. And she's gonna pawn me. You don't know that bitch is gonna poison you, put something else in your body, and kill you right there. Not even right there. 3 days later. No. We, like, in a way, what Donald Trump is doing right now with the young transsexual little kids, they don't want to provide them hormones, mental health, whatever they're going through. We girls from back in the days, we go underground, get hormones, lay down a fucking dirty chair or table to get pumped. I got pumped a few times by Dr. Wessel, the watch killer, because he will kill people through in the back. He got land in the back to bury people. You know what I mean? And he did kill people. You know that. Google him. He killed like a Jews guy, making a noise shout, something like that. But still, he killed people. That's what they say. He pumped me a little bit. And you know how much did I pay? $200.
Back in the day.
Back in the days. Then I went to Michelle the Continental, the beautiful girl, Chanel Dupree, all those beautiful girls, darling. That's why my body looked fabulous.
Yeah, you were fortunate.
I'm telling you, darling, when you get pumped by the right bitch, your body look like a woman. When you get pumped by you look like I don't know. You still look good.
Well, we could go.
You got the culo.
Well, we could go. As you can see, we could go on and on. We've had an amazing time with this.
No, yeah, girl. Let me finish my drink.
So this, on that note, stay away from getting pumped and do it
Don't
the
get
right
pumped
way.
anymore,
Don't get
bitch.
pumped, sorry.
No, hold on. Don't close yet. Don't get pumped, girl. Nowadays, you go Medicaid will pay for the fucking fat trans fat. Eat empanadas and then transfer the fat to the culo. Okay, honey? Because, honey, this is not 1985
Okay.
when it was silicone and some of my sisters, we laid in that table and got pumped. But you know what? When we got at that table, we were giving you body, bitch. Okay?
Okay. Well, this has been another wonderful episode of Femme Queen Crazy.
Sexy. Cool.
And he was very crazy.